early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. In our last episode, we were running into quite a few problems because it seems like maybe the people here are very unhappy with what's going on, and we're not exactly keeping the park value up. So, looking back on what I did when I was having the same issues in Planet Coaster, I just closed the park and closed everything, and so that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to close the park, and hopefully everybody's going to start leaving. We're also going to close, close all, I really like that we can actually just close everything. Close all as well there, and close all, so we'll have absolutely nothing operating right now. It's going to be sad. It's going to, take a little while to clear out. I hope it doesn't take too long, but the bright side is that, one, we already have everything that we need, so as soon as, we open up, people are going to still be coming in and paying us $50 per person, so that's going to be really, really nice. Two, we'll lose some money. I really hope we don't lose much, but we already paid off our loan, so I'm not too concerned with that. Yeah, we're going to lose money from our, that's staff wages, correct. No, I don't really care about that too much. It's, not the worst thing. It's actually a lot of money now I'm looking at it. We have to do this. I would love to fire all the staff and, not have to incur that cost, but it seems like we kind of need a lot because this park is very widespread. Maybe we don't need this many mechanics. Sure, I'll fire a few of them. Let's fire 3 of them just because it seems like that's maybe a little bit too many. Actually, let's just keep 5. I know I hired more because it seems like, the first 5 weren't fixing anything, but this is okay. I think this is okay. We'll save some money this way, and I know we probably won't have money at the end of this, but as soon as everybody comes in, we should be good. So it seems like everybody's definitely leaving. I've been thinking that maybe I should just drop down some signs here and there to make sure people don't actually re-enter. So let's see, where are we going to drop some signs? Where are signs? Signs. Aha. Let's just slow this down a little bit so we can actually place these signs wherever they need to go. So we're going to go ahead and place these signs out like that, like this, and that way people won't actually come back here. So we're going to do that, and no one come back in there. And let's see, we want to actually shoo people far, far away from this area here. Nobody allowed through there. Everybody get the heck out. Maybe the same thing all the way over here because I see people walking this way, and I really don't want that happening. I hate buying these signs, though. Like, it just seems really, really weird. We have to keep buying them. Oh, that is not how I meant to do that. Well, it works. It works. You know what? That's okay. And we're going to go ahead and maybe dump one right over there as well. I know, this seems like maybe it's, maybe it's not enough. Wow, where are these? Oh my gosh, there's so many people still here. Get out of here, everybody. Get out of here. I know they're hungry. And oh my gosh, so many complaints. Their puck value is probably like super low right now. Yeah, that's never good. But hopefully everybody's going to leave pretty soon. We have blocked off most of the area. So as soon as they go somewhere else, they should not be actually coming back over here. So maybe we can try to contain them within these areas. Get the heck out, everybody. They're slowly leaving. I think we lost about 1,000 people, so they're definitely going to leave eventually, but it seems like it's taking a little bit too long. So how are we going to, just make sure these people stay wherever the heck they're supposed to stay? I guess we could probably do something like this and block that off as well. Let's see, where is it? Because I have so many of them open right now. Right there, and let's go ahead and close these off just to, look a little bit nice and neat. And there we go, And where else can we block people from? I guess from over here? Sure. Okay, so that I hope will... Yeah, there's nowhere to buy anything. I know. It's so bad. Oh my gosh, it's such a nightmare. Why is everybody... Yeah, get out. Get out. You can't go there. Oh, can you go here? I think they can go there. My bad. It's supposed to rain again. Oh my gosh. We would be making so much money if we had everything open right now. But unfortunately, that's just not going to happen because I can't. I cannot do that. I cannot accept that. And are they all going to be leaving? Pretty please. Looks like they are very, very slowly. So this is okay. We are basically out of money. So that's, not really that great. But yeah, this is what we're going to do. So as soon as everybody clears out, we're going to reopen. Make sure that these signs are all gone. Oh boy, where did I place all these? 522 people are hungry. Wow, that is insane. But it looks like we are almost all emptied out. So just give me a moment to, remove all the signs as soon as everybody's gone and reopen this very strange, very weird, and apparently very, very large park. I didn't realize there were so many people crowded everywhere. My gosh.
Alright, we have just 122 guests left in the park. I think that's probably fair enough to actually start opening everything. So let's go ahead and open all here, open all here, open all of the rides again. And of course, reopen our park right over here. Now, to bring in some people, let's go ahead and actually start with a marketing campaign. Of course, we're going to have to grab some loans just to do that. So let's go ahead and grab up, 10,000 loans. It seems like, it's a lot. Like, what are you doing? But I just want to make sure that we get people coming in here. So let's see. Let's go for coaster number 2. Let's go for 2 weeks, so that usually works out so well. And I guess we didn't even have to take out that much loan, huh? Well, I mean, we can run an advertising campaign for the park as well to help us out a little bit more. So sure, let's go ahead and do that for 6 weeks, and we can pay off the rest of the loan that we don't really need right now. There we go. All right, so now we should start making some kind of money, and hopefully everybody that comes in is not going to be very, very angry at us like they were when they were just hanging out in the park. That wasn't that great for us at all. And we are basically making plenty of money right now, so this is also good. So the reason why we went into the raid is because, we had way too much staff and it just was not good for us at all. So let's go ahead and start lowering this as soon as we can, and there we go. We should be able to pay off this loan in no time, basically. And we should be able to, make a very, very hefty profit pretty soon, too, because, of course, we can get up to over 2,000 guests. We know this. So hopefully it's going to happen soon, and we'll have tons of money. Maybe we can even, build some more. I don't know, but I want to make sure that we take care of the guests' needs, because that's where everything started to go wrong. So right now, they just want to go home. It seems like they're having a very, very bad time. Things are just not looking good for them. They want to go home. Well, I guess that's probably the last few people who are left in the park now that I think about it. So, I mean, that's okay. They can, do whatever the heck they want to do. It's just going to have to be that way for a little while. Oh boy, just clearing out is just never an easy thing to do. Also, I did notice that we had some kind of issue over here with some broken benches. So we can go ahead and fix that right now and add some bins because there was quite a lot of trash over here. So let's see, let's add some bins just along the way here. I don't know how many we need, but it seems like people are very, very, very into breaking things. So I think, doing something like this will help us out a little bit. And what is wrong with these guys? They're just like circling this area. Okay, you know what? I don't think I want anybody back here now that I'm looking at it. Let's go ahead and just block this area off because there's really no reason for anybody to be back here in the first place. So we're going to go ahead and just block this off right there, block that off there, and we're going to move the janitors out of there because it seems like they're a little bit lost and we don't want that happening. Let's also block this here just because nobody should be there. And yeah, this whole corner over here seems a little bit weird and people keep getting lost over there. I don't really like that at all. But it is what it is. Alright, so who the heck is lost over here? You, sir, are needing to move right now. Let's see. Let's move you to a place that looks kind of gross or that might not have any coverage. Now, I see somebody there already, so that works for me. None of these rides have lines just yet. It seems like we don't really have very many people, but we do have a lot of money, so I'm kind of okay with this. How's our park value looking? It's, it's not really the greatest. Remember, we have to have it at $500,000. So we're definitely going to have to put in a lot more value here. So let's see, running out of cash. We have 2 ATMs in the park, I believe. So we can do with getting another one. That's, of course, going to add some kind of value. So let's go ahead and add in an ATM, I suppose, somewhere along the way here. Sure, let's do it right there. And that, I hope, will add a little bit of park value if it hasn't already. Because, boy, oh boy, is this difficult. Oh, we're about to get some rain. Nice. Always nice with the rain. Alright, so now we have one here, we have one at the entrance, and we have one somewhere over here. We could maybe do with adding another one somewhere over here, because of course people are, coming over here trying to buy food, and they're just like, oh, well, I don't have any money, what am I supposed to do? Well, I guess I'm leaving. I guess I'm not buying anything, which is never good. So let's go ahead and place that there, open this guy up, and we are now at $140,000 worth of park value. Of course, not anywhere near our goal, but look at how much money we have right now. We have over $13,000 right now. We can run all the marketing campaigns in the world that we want. I think I'm going to go ahead and I kind of want to run the advertising campaign for the park just because it seems to help out a lot, and that is going to take up a little bit of our money, but I'm not worried about that at all. Let's go ahead and do that, and hopefully it's going to bring in quite a lot of people who are going to be like, hey, you know what? This looks great. This looks actually really, really good. So hopefully, that's going to work for us. So let's see, they're running out of cash. Yeah, that's basically the biggest concern right now, which is why we're placing ATMs wherever we can. Nobody really needs an ATM over here, so that's kind of unnecessary, so I'm not going to do that at all. Let's see, the park is really feeling tighter. They feel sick, but we do have, let's see, we have a first aid over by the other ride. We have one here. I believe we have one, like somewhere over here. Yeah, right there. I really don't think we need another one, but if that is the case, I might have to build one. Oh, I heard some vomiting over here. Okay, fair enough. I will build another first aid just because value, you guys, value. So let's go ahead and put one, I suppose, right across from the bathroom. Oh, you know, I can put it on this side of the street here. Let's go ahead and place it right up in there, and open this guy up. There we go. I don't know if, everybody's using those. Oh, I feel very sick. Ooh. I don't even want to have to see that. Okay, so this park is really clean. Just people feel sick. They're running out of cash. They want to go on a specific coaster. They want to go home. Dizzy Mouse was great. Seems like they're not having too many complaints besides they feel sick, which is fair enough because we do have quite a few rides that will make people a little bit sick, that they're pretty intense. Vandalism here is really bad. Let's see, which areas you're hanging out over there? There are benches there, so that would make some kind of sense. Let's see if we can maybe swap them over to other benches. That way we can know exactly when they break, because these are wooden and I can't exactly see. I can't really see, when they're broken or whatnot, because they basically match the path. That doesn't help at all. So let's go ahead and swap these out like that. Ta-da! Okay, what else is broken? Ah, I see some bins there that are broken. Of course, I won't be able to see every bin because we did place quite a few to maybe catch all the trash. Maybe I'm going to hire another security guard, even though, they're going to wander around and probably get lost. It's hopefully going to catch one person. Wow, he's actually going in that area. Maybe we should assign him just to the entry area. I think that would actually work. So let's go ahead and assign this guy to the entry area right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, that's in the water. Do not want him drowning. Please and thank you. I don't want you drowning because we're paying you, basically. And let's go ahead and do something like this, and like that. I guess he can go all the way over here. He can have a pretty big area to walk in because, we don't need him specifically for anything, so this works for me. And we now have $31,000. My gosh, you guys. We have more than enough money to add in more coasters, basically. Let's take a look at how our park value is going. It's slowly getting up there. It's very, very slowly getting up there. And park vandalism is still really, really bad here. Where exactly or how exactly, I should say, can we fix this? Because that seems to be like, well, it's not really that much of a concern anymore. Basically, the park is really clean and tidy, and they're running out of cash. These are bad problems to have compared to what we had before, so this is kind of okay with me. So, we have tons of money. How can we spend this money? We can go ahead and get some kind of coasters here. Let's see what we have available to us. A water coaster, we already got the only one. Oh, wait, there's more available? Ah, that's right. The others need scenery, which we do not have. And apparently they're missing the vehicle design too. Definitely not something I want to use. Gravity Gale. We can afford you, but the design includes scenery that we don't have. Mini Diver. Why does this sound familiar? That actually doesn't look like it at all. Wow, for some reason I thought we had this coaster, but I'm not going to get it just because it's really not that great. Let's see. Flying roller coaster. This one's actually massive, and it has scenery that we're missing. Wonderful. Don't you just love it, you guys? When, things have scenery and they're just not included in some scenarios. Well, how's about a oh my gosh, that's Neptune's Knot. Oh my gosh, I remember this. I remember this coaster for real. Oh man, this is so good. We can afford it. We can afford more than just it. I think I actually want to get this one just because it's such a good throwback, you guys. At least for me, it's a good throwback. So I kind of want to place this one, let's see, somewhere over here. I would not recommend, getting a really expensive coaster because it would be better to save the money and use it on other things, but I am really, really interested in using this coaster because it's just good memories. Good memories. Anyway, let's go ahead and add our path over here, and I will not buy any other expensive coaster just because it's really not worth it. So let's go ahead and do something like that and lay out our path straight out here so we can have people actually coming over here and riding this beautiful, wonderful ride. There we go. Alright, so what can we do to maybe help people out here? Because it seems like we have a lot of people throwing up all over the place. Well, first thing we're going to do, we're going to add some bins there. Just because it seems like maybe people are throwing up too much all over the place. We're also going to add some benches along the way down here, just in case people decide that they want to, just rest for a little while, which makes some sense. Let's add even some bins right over here and maybe right over there, just in case. And Splashtastic still has them a fish. Still hasn't been fished. I mean, I guess. Still hasn't been fixed because, of course, we got rid of quite a few mechanics, and that's never good. We are slowly making some money. We aren't really getting too many more guests. Let's see. How is the park? Ooh, hello there. It's slowly going down every now and again, but it's definitely up there. All right, running out of cash. Feel sick. Want to go home. Oh, why? queuing for ponytails for ages. That does not surprise me, though, because that queue is absolutely long for a ride like this. So we might have to close this down for a second and actually change the queue just a little bit to get rid of that complaint, because I'm not actually okay with that. So let's go ahead and just slow this down. And we're going to close this guy out. And let's just flip it around just a little bit so we can actually see where we're going with this. Maybe that was actually the best way to do it. Okay, so we're going to need our gray path, our gray one that's all the way over here. Oh boy, is everybody very, very slowly they're realizing the ride is just not going to work. Okay, so no, that's not what I wanted at all. Oh boy, I almost deleted the ride. That would not have been good. I want to delete the path, game, just the path. Yeah, the queue line, that thing. There we go. Okay, can I actually see now where this is starting? Right there, there we go. Whew. Okay, so we can do from there. Can I just queue line? There we go. I don't want to delete any. No, I don't want to delete the hedge. The hedge is fine. Uh-oh, did I just delete a hedge? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I'm just trying to, get rid of some of this queue, and people are drowning. Awesome! So now we're going to be known as the park that basically killed people because we just threw them right in the water. Rest in peace, Felicia. Or I should say, bye, Felicia. Okay, queue line, more queue line. Let's go ahead and continue getting rid of this. If anybody wants to drown, just keep coming. Just keep coming. Even though I said, this ride is closed. Everybody go over there. I guess that's probably a fair-sized queue. Oh, rest in peace, Mark. I am so sorry. Oh, my gosh. You guys, we turned into accidental murderers. Didn't even intend for that to happen. It just did. So, let's see. How are we going to get this in here? Okay, there we go. We're going to do that, and we're going to turn this guy over here and just connect this all the way through here and pretend like we didn't kill anybody because, of course, we didn't. What? We didn't kill anybody. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's open this up. And nothing happened. Oh, boy. Let's see. I mean, we're still getting people coming in here, so, that's fine. Is anybody, saying, like, oh, boy, I heard that they killed somebody here? Nope. Nobody's saying that. That's still a problem, though, the whole ponytails thing. It's crowded here. Uh-oh. That's never good. That's never something that you want to see. Especially since we're trying to, bring people towards different areas of the park. It seems like that's just not helping our show well, is it? Well, I think it's time then that we actually run. Let's see. Let's get the Neptune's Knot on here. And let's do, I want to say 6 weeks on this one. And we also want to do this one here, just because this one tends to help out a lot. And for 12 weeks, just because we could always use more money, basically. And we're definitely going to make back what we just spent there, so that's going to be good for us. Oh my gosh. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, because look at this queue. Is there any way we can make it so that more people can ride this thing? We already have 2 trains. Well, I guess not. Well, let's just hope that, these rides are short and don't take very long so we can get people out of that ride and moving somewhere else. I don't know. Wheelie reel. Oh my gosh, what is up with these mechanics? I think they're lost for the most part, which is why I actually ended up hiring some more. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hungry. Okay, they're hungry. They need more places to eat. Apparently, what we have right now is not good enough for them. I do see quite a little bit of vomit over here. I'm surprised that there is not. Yeah, you are not one of the people who works for us. I was like, hey, don't you work here? You're supposed to be cleaning this stuff up. Let's see. Is anybody assigned over here? There is somebody assigned over here. Where are you? Where the heck are you? Oh, boy. Need to go to the bathroom. It's still the biggest issue, even though we have like 5,000 restrooms. I'm not surprised, though, because it seems like that's just what people love complaining about. But anyway, let's go ahead and put in another ride, just because we have the money for it. So let's see. What can we add in here that we do not already have? I'm pretty sure... Do we have the Rotivator? I have a feeling we have something like it, but maybe we don't exactly have this one? I think we've been trying to stray far, far away from rides that were kind of sort of meh in terms of intensity. Like, they're either really, really intense or really not intense. So we haven't really been putting anything like this. I think we should, though. I really think we should. Just because there might be people who are kind of like, I'll ride anything that's not too intense or too boring. So we have to try to cater to that kind of people. So let's see what we can do about this, because we do have plenty of room right over here. We have some room back over here if we really wanted to, but I don't think this one actually fits there properly. We can probably try something different there. And, ooh, we have some room right over here. There are definitely people who can walk over here, and this area is pretty empty. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to start using this area just because we haven't yet, and, we need to start moving people around to different areas that are basically empty right now, because otherwise they're going to keep complaining, and that is not all we need right now. So let's go ahead and just connect this up there, open this guy up, and put some more rides back here, just to try to keep people off of the main areas. And coming back over here, which means we're going to need restaurants. Yes, you heard me, we're going to need restaurants back here. Even though, it seems like we already have enough, we don't. It's just never enough. Let's just be honest here. So let's go ahead and get a pizza stall, maybe right. Ooh, we could have seating all along this. And maybe yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it right there. So pizza place right there. Let's go ahead and get ourselves, let's see. We're going to get, what do we not have? I think we have all of these, don't we? Well, we're going to get some soft drinks, because soft drinks and pizza sounds about right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. And of course, we're going to place some bins and benches and whatnot. Actually, there seems to be, maybe that's just not enough bins, though, because people tend to just get super messy. So let's just place bins like all along the insides, and we'll place the benches all along the outsides. That way, because it seems like people walk into the middle of the path first. So that way they'll be able to throw their stuff away. That's exactly what we want them to do. So let's just go ahead and do all of that there. And we're going to get the brown benches just because those are going to be easier to see along this path, especially since this path is so lightly colored, right? So let's go ahead and do something like that and make sure that people can find places to sit so they can eat and just enjoy the beautiful scenery. That's all that we want right now, you guys. That is all that we want right now. So if they can do that and just, not break anything, that would be really nice. However, let's be real here. We know that they're going to break everything. So we're going to go ahead and just do something like this. So that way they won't exactly be breaking everything. There we go. Something like that should do it. Let's go ahead and bring this guy over here. And suddenly you have a job, sir. Your job is to make sure that the hooligans in this park do not wreck all of our benches. There we go. All right, so we have more food, more drink. How is our park value looking? 235,000. Well, I probably should have done this a little bit earlier because suddenly we are almost at the halfway point. Ooh, you. Excuse me? You work here. No, not Holly. This person here. This person works here and is leaving that there. I cannot believe that. Clean up, man. Clean up. Don't you understand that the wide paths are for people to not feel like, there's too many people here, because that's basically what happens all the time. Ugh. Anyway, let's see what we can do about adding another coaster. Why? Because it just seems like it works, you guys. So we could go for a wooden coaster. I don't know if I want to go for a big one. I have a feeling we should. I think that we probably shouldn't, just because money. Let's see. Woodwind. Oh, what kinds of coasters do we have here anyway? Dizzy Mouse. Did we add a wooden coaster at any point? That's the thing. I'm like, I don't know if we have that here. This is a Virginia reel. Okay, fair enough. That is not at all a wooden coaster. That's a Virginia reel. What the heck is this thing? It's a mine train coaster. Gotcha. That is not that. This is definitely not. Oh, this is right. This has to be. It is absolutely not. Okay. Well, wait. Is it? How do we tell? How can we tell what type of coaster it is? Let's see. I don't see treetop flyers there, so I'm going to assume that it's not. Obviously, none of these are wooden coasters, so I think we don't really have one, which is a shock because these tend to be the best kind of coasters to have. So, it's time. It's time we do this. It's time we finally add a wooden coaster whiteout. Wow, that's a massive ride. It looks actually really, really fun. Oh, that really is a massive. And Dizzy Mouse is broke down. You know what? That's okay because we still have plenty of money that we can use for whatever we need to do right now. So, wooden coaster, right? Loop. No, that doesn't actually have the type of. Ooh. Although that's all of our money, so I kind of don't want to do that. This one's rated pretty well, and it's so much cheaper. Why is that happening? Really, why is that happening? You guys, I'm not so sure about which one I want here. Seems like, the ones that look super cool are, of course, super expensive. The ones that, work but aren't really that nice looking are kind of, ooh. Okay, I really like this. I really, really like this. We're going to get this one in even though it's super expensive just because I really, really like the theme of this. So let's go ahead and just drop that right up in there. I really like that. It's white over here and then brown over there. Oh, it looks so cool. Okay, sorry. I'm turning super nerdy again. My apologies. Let's go ahead and connect this guy over to both parts of the path, I guess we could say here. Yeah, I think we can do that. Let's go ahead and bring this down just because. And we're going to, ooh, boy. Oh boy, it's running into the hill, so we're going to not do that. Let's go ahead and do this. Can we do that? We can do that and lower that there to the ground. Perfect. we're going to try to connect it, I suppose, right to the corner there if we can. So let's see, we're going to do bloop, bloop, and bring it down through right there. There we go. Perfect. And now we can even open this guy up because it has one connection. I do, however, want to bring in another connection all the way over from here. Can we bring it down immediately? Because I think we can't. We really can't. The ride is in the way, naturally. So we're going to do this, and we're going to bring it, let's see, doop, doop, and the same thing-ish like the other one. We're going to just connect it at the very corner, and there we go. So we have 2 connections to this coaster, which is really, really nice. Let's see, how many trains do we have? 4 trains. Yeah, we can actually get a lot of people riding this, so how do we go about, oh boy, we are actually a little bit broke right now. Have to be very careful. And our park value is not really going up that much. We have to look at what kinds of things we're doing wrong. Let's see, campaign for that. No, I need it for the ride. We're going to go for what is it? Ugly Twisters. And let's start with 2 weeks. Sure. Not so sure how well this ride is going to do, but if it does super well, then it's going to be worth it. And it seems like everything is breaking down not so good. Let's take a look at what's wrong with everybody here. They're hungry. Okay. And they need to go to the bathroom. Why does that seem like it's always the case? You guys, I think I might do it. I think I might actually go crazy and place restrooms everywhere just to shut people up, because it seems like they don't care. They could be they could be right here and they're like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom. It doesn't matter if that's there. They're going to still complain. So I'm like, I mean, we can do so many other things, but it seems like that's just not going to work for us. So how's about, let's see, we have a bathroom somewhere over here. Do we have one there? Yes, we do. So I'm going to place one even right between there. We're going to place one right there. It doesn't matter. They're still going to use it. I know it, because they're crazy people that are very, very lazy. So let's go ahead and just dump that right up in here. Let's see. Sure, right there. That should make them happy. That way they won't have to walk a little bit. Somebody just went in. Somebody literally just went in. I really cannot believe that. All right, so we have one there. I suppose we could probably place one right there, and people are going to be like, oh, hey, finally, a restroom. No, not finally. We have had tons of restrooms for you to use. Y'all are just super lazy. All right, let's go ahead and open this up there. Jeez, I can't believe we're doing this. I feel like it's such a necessity at this point because people are absolutely insane. We have one over there. We have one there. I guess, yeah, fair enough over here. We don't really have one too close to this area, so that makes some kind of sense. Let's go ahead and drop another restroom, I suppose, right across the way here. Sure. That works for me. And Liberty Loop still hasn't been fixed. Oh, man. Yeah, I think we need to hire the mechanics back, just because it seems like they're doing their jobs right. And we're probably even going to have to attach mechanics to specific areas just to make sure that they're, fixing rides when they need to. So this one's attached to one ride, right? Looks like that is the case. I guess he can also be attached to Neptune's Knot. That way he can fix it whenever it breaks down, because this ride is super important to us, so that, that makes some kind of sense to me. And wow, we actually made some money from that advertising campaign, so that works really, really nicely. Good. Okay, so I'm going to attach mechanics to all sorts of rides, and hopefully this is going to help bring up our park value, because right now, it's, it's above half of what we need, but we're still not, it just dropped again. Yeah, it's still not close enough, and I'm going to go ahead and place some more restrooms because it's very, very clear that we need restrooms. We probably need some more benches. We probably need some more bins. We probably need some more security guards, some more, I really hope not more mechanics since we just hired a bunch, but we have to give people exactly what they want, and hopefully then we'll get closer to our goal. We have now up to 10 restrooms in this park. I've added a few more food places here, a few more shops here and there, just to maybe, appease people's need to get souvenirs, because, that might be a need, I don't know. And we've basically gone nowhere with this, so I'm at a loss. I might just have to do a little bit more research to see just what I can change, what I can do differently here, so we can get up to $500,000, because I thought this was going to be, the hardest type of scenario. It is, though. It is. It's worse than the other one. My gosh, it's worse than the ones that we failed, because this one technically still isn't a fail. We have unlimited time to work on this. So, of course, instead of, showing you guys everything that we're doing, you can assume that we're going to, be building a lot more benches and hiring more people, building more places for the guests to eat and drink, trying to beautify the park a little bit more to try to make people happy. Maybe even hiring a ton more security guards just to guard all the benches, because we know what happens once there's vandalism. The park value plummets, and then things just end up being worse than what we wanted them to be. So, of course, that just never ends so well. You're hungry. Are you kidding me? We have a pretzel place right over there. All the way over here, which isn't really that far, we have a hot dog place. If you go back over here, guess what? Okay, that is a little bit far. We have burgers. I guess I can probably place something over there, just because it seems like that's a little bit far. But then over here, we have wonderful fries. And then when we come back over here, we have pizza. There's nowhere to eat. You're hungry, really? Just go eat. Go eat and stop complaining. Like, why? Guess why? What do you want from me? That's all I want to know. What do you want from me? You enjoy the coaster. You need to go to the bathroom still, even though we have 10. A lot of people feel sick. That's probably because they're riding super intense rides and don't really have anywhere to rest or go to the first aid. So I think what we're going to have to do is add more first aid to, like, right next to the exits of certain rides, just to make sure that, you know, the people actually use them and don't throw up all over the place. Because as you can see, we are having quite a bit of a mess over here, which I am not okay with. I am going to place some bins right there. I suppose some right over there as well, just because that could probably help with some of the messiness that we're having over here. Let's go ahead and bring a handyman over here. I think it might be fair enough to say that we should probably assign him over here as well, just because this area is actually super gross. So let's go ahead and do something up like that, so that way... Oh, there's somebody already signed for this? Wait, what? No, I did not. I assigned a handyman to this. I assigned a mechanic to this, not a handyman. Maybe it still shows up, I'm gonna guess. That seems a little bit weird, but sure. Let's just assume that, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. So there we go. We're gonna put you there. There is some pathing all the way through to the back. Can I actually... Oh, that was already selected. My bad. Let's go ahead and just select everything. Oh, not there, because he's going to get lost if he goes over there. And select just everything along the way. I hope that's everything, because there might be some path that we can't exactly see, which would not be good. I want to make sure we have everything here. Yeah, you know what? That looks good. That looks good. So hopefully that one handyman can take care of things. Of course, we still have quite a few just roaming. So hopefully those guys will help. And yeah, we've been bouncing around between, 230 and 260 something. So we're halfway there, a little below, a little over halfway. We'll maybe be able to do this, crossing fingers, in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.